Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to Dhavana Yoga. This session is short and dynamic. Excellent for a wake up practice. It'll move you in directions to take you towards open hip flexors and an open heart and open shoulders, which will lead us to some great back bends today. Back bends are the most energetic postures that you can practice. They're like having a double espresso in the morning. So give up the espresso and take this class. Om Shanti. Welcome. In this practice, we are going to open hip flexors and open the chest and the shoulders, upper body, lower body, so we can happily get into a nice bow pose today and also a saddle back bend. So I'll be exploring those with you a little later in the practice, but I will be preparing you well for them first. So let's start in with our mantra today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands at heart center. Exhale and inhale. Inhale deeply. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll bring our hands to our legs. All right, so we're preparing for Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is where the belly button pulls back towards the spine as you exhale. It's a passive inhale and a forceful exhale. You breathe out your nose like this, pulling the belly button back to the spine as you do that. Option today is to tuck your toes underneath and sit on your heels. This will help prepare you for the saddle back bend later. Or just bring the tops of the feet down if that's easier for you. If it feels a little intense on the arches of the feet or the toes. And you can go slow or fast with this. I recommend going slow if you have hypertension or a pre-existing condition like epilepsy, vertigo, or other pressure issues in the body. Go really slow without a lot of force. Otherwise, you can try it fast with me. Inhale, lengthen spine. We'll try 3 rounds today. And then exhale, begin. Keep going. We're here for 15 seconds to start. Inhale and exhale. You might want to change your feet. So if you were on your toes, you might want to drop the tops of the feet on the floor. Give them a rest for this next round. Ready? Inhale. Passive inhale, forceful exhale. Begin. Inhale and exhale naturally. One more natural inhale and exhale. We're going to try 30 seconds this time. If you feel dizzy, please slow down. If that doesn't work, then just go to Ujjayi breath, slight constriction on the inhale and the exhale. 30 seconds and go at your own pace. Begin. Inhale deeply, bring your arms up, light fists. Exhale, bring your hands into the low belly, fold forward. Option to keep your hands here or to give yourself a little massage or just gently fold over the hands. And then inhale, rise, lifting your heart. And we're going to come into our first preparatory posture. So let's open up our right leg straight and take the left leg behind you. You can also use a blanket for this position if you'd like. We're going to start with some active movement or dynamic movement, and then we'll go to static. So this will help us open the QL, the waist, and the hips. We'll reach our right arm long, take the left arm up and over, and exhale as our hand reaches above the right foot. Inhale, come back. Exhale, reach. Your right hand can go against your left thigh. Gaze stays centered. Inhale. Exhale, right leg is active. This is 3. Inhale. You can look up under the right arm, making it a little twist action. Exhale, lateral flexion. Inhale, turn the gaze up. Let's take one more. And inhale, rise. So that was actually 6. And then exhale, reach all the way over. And reach your left arm as long as you can. Keep your rib cage open, left shoulder open. 5 Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. Inhale, rise. Bring your hands behind you, fingers facing back. Lift your heart. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift your bottom and your heart. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Option to even take Kapalabhati. Or stay with your Ujjayi breaths. Bring your bottom down and stretch your left leg long. Take the right leg behind you. So dynamic first, then static. Left leg is active. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand goes on the right thigh as you reach over with your right hand above the left toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach over. Inhale. Looking up, exhale. Gaze long in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, look long in front of you. 2 more. Inhale. Gazing up. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach over. Now, inhale is come up, reach up, and then we'll stay. Exhale. Option to turn your gaze high. Open your right shoulder, open your right ribs. Keep the left leg active, toes facing the sky. Right arm is reaching long, not touching the foot. 1 more breath. Inhale, rise, bring your hands behind you, fingers facing back. Pull the shoulder blades together and option stay here. Or lift the bottom, point the left toes towards the floor, lifting your heart. Staying here, Ujjayi breath, 5 rounds, and then you can come down, or Kapalabhati. Nicely done. Bring yourself all the way back. Right leg goes long and left leg goes to meet it in the front of your mat. Take the feet behind you, coming to a dynamic, fast cat-cow. Wrists are under the shoulders, fingers are widespread, index finger parallel to the edge of the mat. Drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale with forceful exhale. Inhale. Slow or fast. 30 seconds. One more. Toes down. Inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Outer edges of the feet are parallel to the edge of the mat. You can bend your knees and stretch your spine. If you can do the stretch in the spine while having straight legs, then please go for that. Lift your ribs, lift your armpits. Pressing the fingertips down, base the hand down. Get as long as you can through the crown of the head, up into the tailbone, and then down through the heels. But inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Lifting the head, exhale, forward, fold. Option to bend knees, stick out bottom. It's still early in the practice. 4 more Ujjayi breaths. If you can, bring your hands beside your feet. One more breath. Slight bend in knees, cross the thumbs. Inhale, reach the arms high. Lifting your heart. Exhale, forward fold, chin to the throat. Inhale, right foot steps back for Surya Namaskar C. Exhale, left foot steps back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to plank. Exhale, Ashtangasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Feel the nice stretch through your hip flexors. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, cross the thumbs, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot steps back, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross your thumbs, reach up. Right side again, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Lift your heart as high as you can with pubic bone on the floor. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs, lift your heart. Left side, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Use your hands. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, cross the thumbs, lift your heart. One more round, exhale. Inhale, right foot steps back, look up. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs, reach up. Left side, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, roll the shoulders down and back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross your thumbs, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. The knee comes down, reaching the arms up nice and high. Give yourself a stretch by holding on to your left wrist and lifting your left arm as high as you can. And as you lift the left arm, I want you to sink your hips a little more towards the floor. Square the hip points towards the front of your mat. And feel that nice stretch going on here on your left side. Two more breaths. One more breath. Good, and release. Take the hands down, lift your back knee and open your back foot onto the heel, coming into Skandasana. So you're trying to sink the hips down. Looking left, option to stay here, hands at heart, or even take a bind. Feel that nice opening in the inner left leg, the adductors. Lifting your heart, one more Ujjayi breath. Good. And then we're going to either put our hands down or go stealth style up and over to the other side. Looking right. Option to bind. 3 more Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. And bring the hands down. Turn to your left to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach up. So again, we're going to now hold on to the right wrist, lifting it very, very high. So you're lifting through the arms, you're lifting through the heart, and you're sinking in the hips. Press the ball of your left foot down. Really use it. The top of your right foot. Hips are square and sinking down and forward. Gazing up. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Nicely done. Bring your hands down and turn back to the front or to the side. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Feet are parallel. Bring your hands behind your back. Reach your arms up and over your head. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Squeeze your legs. Get some opening through the hips. 1 more breath. Good, and then bring the hands down and turn forward, high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Turn your hands, interlace the fingers, turn your palms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down behind the head. As you come down, lowering your left knee, hovering it over the floor. Inhale, lift up your left knee and your hands. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. In. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Stay up. Scoot your left foot forward just a little and a little. Now glue your rib cage to your right thigh and just lift the back leg. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Point your left toe. See how high you can get the foot. Good, and then take the left foot down. Inhale, high lunge. Just turn it around to the other side. Stand up and turn it to the back. Good. So interlace your fingers again. Reach up, straight right leg. Front knee is bent. Exhale, bend the right knee. Hover it above the floor. Bring your hands behind your head. Palms still facing up. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Inhale, lift the arms, lift your right leg, bring your hands to your heart. Step forward, glue your rib cage to your thigh. Step forward more with your right foot, engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, lifting the right leg. Now lift the leg higher, point the toe. One more breath. And take it down and turn it all the way to the side again. Feet are parallel. Bring your hands behind you. Exhale, forward fold. 5 Ujjayi breaths, squeezing into the navel. Squeeze your legs. Bring your arms all the way over. See if you can even bring your palms a little closer together. See if your hands can touch the floor in front of you. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 2 to the right. Right foot turns to the front of the mat. Turn your palms up and back. Bring your arms back as far as you can. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together. So they're not aligned over your legs, they're behind your legs. Nice. And bring your hands behind your back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist towards your torso, towards the front of your mat. And humble warrior. Reach your arms all the way up and over the head, staying 5 Ujjayi breaths. One more breath. And come up halfway, bringing your right arm under your right leg. Turn your left heel high. Walk your right foot to the right. So wiggle it a little to the right. And here we are in a preparation of lizard pose, but we're going to make our lizards fly today. So squaring your hips, bring your hands out when you're ready. Option to keep them out here and fly your lizard or even bind it. Two more breaths. One more breath. Good. And let's turn it to the back. Ooh. Take a big stretch up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Now let's turn our palms up and back. Really reach back. Turn your gaze left, but your palms are reaching back. Your rib cage is in, not jutting forward, right? Mula bandha is engaged. Feet are active, legs are active. One more breath. Good. And turn your head back to the center. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist to the left and forward fold. Humble warrior. Try to bring your palms as close together as possible. Arms all the way over the head. 5 ujjayi breaths. Active right leg. Left hip is really active. Right hip or right glute is a little softer. Left glute is keeping the hips a little square towards the back of the mat. And bring the hands down, turning your right heel high, left arm under, right arm under. Fly your lizard. You can walk your left foot even further left if you'd like. You can even take a bind. Hold your balance, pull up your belly. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly come back to the center. Lift up halfway and exhale, forward fold. Option to bring your hands down, crown of the head down, staying there. Option to put your lift up into a tripod headstand. We have 2 more breaths. We're going to turn to the front and open the legs. Slowly come down if you were up and turn all the way to the front. Keeping the left knee down now, right leg up, have a seat. You're going to sit on the inside of your left heel, fingers facing behind you. Inhale, lift up, right heel is in alignment with left knee. Lift and then exhale, lower. More hip flexors than chest. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise. And stay, bring your left foot up. And left sole of the foot is on the floor, knee is off the floor. Coming into a reverse table here. And then slowly bring your bottom towards your heel. So don't come back down here. Lifting your bottom, swing your bottom towards the heel so you get a little more opening in the chest. Walk your hands back even. Pull your shoulder blades together and lift your heart. Good, 1 more breath. Nicely done. Now bring your bottom back and take your right leg behind you. So you're sitting on the inside of the heel. Left heel is in alignment with right knee. We have 5 lifts and then we'll stay. Fingers facing back. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Let's come up now and stay. Inhale, rise, lifting your right hip. Place your weight in your left foot and step your right foot forward all the way up. Ujjayi breath. Option to lift a leg for 2 breaths. Lift the other leg for 2 breaths. Good. And then pull your chin in towards your throat. And this time again, bring your bottom toward your heel. So really get some opening. But don't sink onto the floor. I want you to lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades together. Keep lifting the chest. Nicely done. Walk your hands closer to your bottom. Shake out your arms, the big opening through the arms, and jump back to belly on the floor. Forehead down. And we're going to extend our arms forward and bend the left knee and reach back for the top of the left foot, keeping the right foot on the floor. And your right hand is going to be lifted. Your left thigh is going to lift. On an inhale, lift right hand and left thigh, keeping right foot firmly on the floor. If this is too much, you can lay on your side and do this pose, right? If that feels too intense on the low back, lay on your side. One more breath. And we'll switch sides. Left arm forward, right hand back to front of right foot. Inhale, lift left hand, head, heart, and then right thigh. Again, you can roll onto your left hip. And release. Hands down, heels in, toes out. Makrasana. We're preparing for bow pose first, and then we'll play with our saddle pose. So the next step to prepare us is to come into a lovely sphinx pose. Remember, the elbows are under the shoulders in this pose. The shoulders roll down your back. Really get them far from the ears. Legs are close together and are active. Fingers are active and widespread. Wrists are in front of the elbows. Lifting your heart. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Press down through your elbows. Keep lifting your heart. Think length in the spine, not a curve in the low back. Just think length. Try to get longer through the crown of your head. Lifting your head a little more. Chin can even come in towards the throat a bit. Legs are active. Now, option to stay here or walk your hands forward and straighten your arms. This is pretty intense. This is a big back bend, right? Option to stay here or even walk your hands back, lifting your heart. Pubic bone stays on the floor. So you're in sphinx, or your arms are reaching forward a little, or you walk your hands back. And then let's come back to Makrasana, forehead on the floor, or forehead on the hands, hands on the floor. Turn your heels and toes out. Lifting the head, tops of the feet are on the floor. Reach for the outer foot on both sides. Forehead down. Roll your shoulder blades together. Your chest should be nice and open by now. Hip flexors too. Legs are close together. Inhale, lift your head and your heart. And then lift your knees. Let's roll a little today. Rock back and forth if you can. And rock to the side. Take your head back towards your feet. The other side. Roll it back. Head towards the feet. Stretch it. Pull your shoulder blades together. One more time on each side. Get a little playful. Nicely done. And then come back to neutral and lift your heart and walk your knees forward and take a moment to neutralize. Sit on your heels. Long, straight spine. Vajrasana. Chin towards the throat. Keep pulling in the ribs. Keep pulling in the belly. Kapalabhati, one more time to get us ready for our saddle pose. So it can go slow or fast. Mula Bandha lightly engaged, tall spine. Ready? Inhale and exhale naturally. After that nice neutralizer, we are ready. So we're going to separate the knees and tuck the toes down. Tucking the toes down is extra. Okay, so if it doesn't work for you, you can keep the tops of the feet on the floor instead in this pose. Otherwise, tucking the toes down, and we're separating the knees like we're sitting on a saddle. Lift the heart. And option one is walk your hands back, lifting your heart. This is a lovely place to open your chest. Nice open hip flexors. Lift your heart and find extension in the spine. Keep lengthening the spine. If you want to go further, you're going to tuck your tail underneath you. So lengthen the tailbone, pull pubic bone towards the navel a little bit so you get a nice long back. And then we're going to take our elbows down, holding on to the fronts of the feet. Tuck the tail once again. I do another little tuck there. And the crown of the head can come to the floor. You can stay here, right? You can have the back of the head on the floor, the crown of the head on the floor. Option to bring the arms overhead. Reaching the arms up and over the head. Five more breaths. We're staying a little longer here in your chosen pose. Two more breaths. One more breath. And releasing the hands and slowly make your way up again. Cat cow nice and slow, tops of the feet on the floor. Wrists is under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Drop the belly, lift the head. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Look to the third eye. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, gaze into the navel, round the low back. Neutralizing the low back. One more breath. And child's pose. Knees can be apart or knees can be together. We're going to walk our hands to either side and turn your head to the left, stretching the neck. Right temple is on the floor. Lifting the head, put your left temple on the floor and look right. And then lifting the head, and you have some choices here. So we're going to play a little with a fun headstand today, a little different one where our arms will go out. You have tented fingertips, crown of the head is on the floor. That's going to be one option today. And I'm going to give you an in-between pose for that, where your legs are spread like in Hanumanasana, like in the split, so that you can balance there for a little while before you would try to bring your head or your legs up. The other option today is a rabbit pose. So crown of the head comes to the floor. We'll start with that one. Forehead towards the knees, and lift your bottom, hands on the heels. Option to stay there. Other option today is to spread your fingers out, arms out nice and wide, like we just had them in our child's pose, but we have tented fingertips. So bring the thumb down and pull the other fingers toward your thumb to get a really nice finger stand, right? None of this stuff or halfway down, halfway up, but pull your fingers toward your thumb. And the crown of the head comes onto the floor. Your hands are behind your shoulders, closer towards your feet. And you're going to lift up, and you might just want to stay here. This is a very nice place to stay. Otherwise, you can lift your right leg and stay there. Otherwise, lift the left leg and just play with your balance. If you feel very balanced, you can slowly lift your legs. Stay as long as you can. Maybe change legs if you come up with. Give it a try. Remember, if you roll, you want to tuck your chin and roll out forward. You don't want to go to the side. You want to roll forward, not flat on your back, round your back. So like a somersault. Take 3 more breaths here. Good. And then gently come down. And let's put 2 fists on the mat, 1 fist on top of the other, and your forehead on your fists. And turn your head right and left. And coming up, chin to the throat. If you are wearing rabbit, you slowly make your way back up again, chin to the throat. And we're going to take the chin to the right shoulder. Inhale, and then up to the sky. And then exhale over to the left shoulder and down. Inhale, right shoulder and up. And over to the left and down. One more time, right shoulder and up. Left and down. Let's change directions. Left shoulder and up. Right shoulder down. Left and up. Right and down. One more. Left and up. Right and down. We'll have a little forward fold and Shavasana. So we're going to start with our forward fold, sitting our back towards the front of our mats. Lift your feet, bending your knees. Take your peace sign fingers for your big toes. And lift your spine as long as you can, chin towards the throat. Walk your feet forward. Try to keep your rib cage glued to your thighs. Forward, 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 chin towards the throat. And then lengthen the crown of the head and lengthen your tailbone. Try to find the longest point you can between the crown of your head and your tailbone. Chin is to the throat. Even if you're here, you're still lengthening the crown of the head, chin to the throat, and lengthening the spine. One more breath. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, walk your hands back and prepare for Shavasana. So separating the hands from your body, lift your chest and pull your shoulder blades together. Lift your head, bringing the chin to the throat, neck long on the floor. Lift your bottom, tuck your tail, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. And now spread your feet, chin towards the throat, neck is long. Alternate nostril breathing. Inhale, left nostril, no hands used. Exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left.
Now let go of the control of the breath. And bring your awareness to the points that I mentioned on the body and try to visualize the color there. Top of the head, violet. Center of the eyebrows, indigo. Center of the throat, light blue. Heart center, emerald green. Just below the navel, orange. Base of the spine, red. Outer body open, relaxed, released. There's space to breathe. Subtle body aligned, open to possibility and miracle today. Slowly start to come back into this space and into this time. Notice any sounds around you. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, start to move wrists and ankles. We'll take a little reclined twist. Bend your knees, soles of the feet are on the floor. Lift your bottom and lengthen the tail. And then bring your bottom back down to the floor. Pull the legs in nice and close, stretching out the low back, rocking side to side. Just to make sure your low back is happy for the rest of your day here. We're going to take our knees and take them to the left. And turn your gaze and your right arm all the way to the right. Right shoulder comes down. Slow Ujjayi breaths. And bring the knees back to the center. Scooch them over to the right. Right hand on the outer left thigh. Turn your gaze left. And the gaze to the center, up to the sky, then bring the left arm over and to the right and bring yourself up to a seat. Finding a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring your hands towards your heart center once again. We have energy, positivity, confidence, clarity, peace as we go forward in this day. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Om Shanti.